You feel healthy? Hey, welcome to the first episode of Getting Healthy with Brainworm Bobby. They did it. Brainworm Bobby. Gonna be in charge. Do you feel healthy? I feel healthier already. Right on schedule. As soon as I read that, next story I saw, bird flu, first human case in Ohio. You got tuberculosis in Kansas. You got measles in Texas, like it's 1850. And Brainworm Bobby's going to save us all. 52 to 48 again. And again, just like I said yesterday, all these people were like, oh, he can't be the secretary. Listen to all this stuff. And then I met with him and he assured me. It's been the same show every time. Pam Bondi was like, I assure you there will be no enemies list at the Department of Justice. And then they swore her in and she was like, yes, I take the oath. Here's the list. Yesterday, she came out. No, we're suing the state of New York. We're suing Albert Bragg and Letitia James and all these people. All the people that they just revoked their security clearance. Like, there's no list, I assure you. It's unbelievable. And then the Pentagon was going to buy $400 million worth of Cybertrucks. And so many people were freaking out about that they now they said, oh hell no way, we're not gonna do that. Like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Elon Musk is in the White House with his kid wiping boogers on the desk. It's you couldn't make this shit up. If you took this into a movie studio and were like, I wrote a story. It's a movie script about it. An inept president and the richest man in the world. And they buy the presidency and they just do whatever they want. And no one stops them. They would be like, this is preposterous. But here we are. This is real life. It's unbelievable. Oh, man. Anyway. Somehow I got kicked off. It says. I don't know what that's all about. See, it's going to be baby steps. We're going to be crawling. Although I tried to have an intro tonight, I did have that set up, and that's the theme music of the show will be by my friends Gargamel, who are from Orlando. I got their permission to use their song. Thank you very much. I told them I wasn't going to use it without their permission, because I used to be a musician. And I told him if I ever made money off this show that I'd give him some money. So I'm putting it on the record now so that you... if later on I get rich and become a dick, like most people seem to, when they get some money, I told them that I'd pay him some money for using their music. So, plus we're friends. I mean, we played shows way long time ago, but we played shows together. And when I was in Putin in Florida. Anyway, yeah, this is there's another update. It appears that I'm not going to say that this is 100% true because I don't know, but there's something fishy about what happened at the Nazi rally the other night. Apparently, some people believe that the police, the local police, Lockland, actually, intervened on their behalf and kept them from getting their asses kicked, and actually escorted them away. And then apparently they drove them to an elementary school, and the school was still in, so the kids weren't there. And when the school let out, the fucking U-Haul full of Nazis was sitting there in the elementary, on the property of the elementary school. So this local school board was asking for an investigation to figure out what happened. They already released some body cam footage of what happened, but yeah. So you know, some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses there, so they say. And around here, that ain't no shit. There's a lot of Trump sheriffs around here. They're willing to do whatever, it seems like. To, man, I don't know. This is a weird time we're living in. I don't even know what to say about it. I said I just was testing out some stuff again. I'm not really doing a show. But it's definitely a lot of crazy stuff going on. And I said, bring more Bobby. Soon you'll have us all on a diet of roadkill and raw milk. Get you some of that raw milk. So apparently, I said after Brainwater Bobby was confirmed as health secretary, I saw a story that said it was the first case of human bird flu in Ohio. It was a dairy worker, which makes me believe that it was in the cows, because there was another article that said it's jumped from birds to cows, and so the cows get the bird flu, and then now it's gone from the cows to the people. So the virus is mutating. There is going to be a pandemic. And we have elected the dumbest people on earth to fucking be in charge. You can say what you want about Joe Biden. He's old, but he wasn't a dummy. He knew how to get shit done. You don't hang around that long, you're fucking dumb. It seems to me like, from talking to people online and listening to the local radio, that these Republicans, they don't care. They're owning the libs right now, and they're loving it. They're laughing. They're laughing. They were playing. Democrats were singing a song, I guess, yesterday. They were playing that and cackling and laughing and saying, the Republicans will never lose again, you know. Never mind all the like I said, obvious fucking shit that's going on. They don't care about that. All they care about is owning the libs. And the average jerk off on Facebook or somewhere else, Reddit, or wherever people congregate to do their internet talking. That's all they're concerned about. They're like, oh, you guys are so mad, and that's great. Like, that's all they care about. They don't care about policies. They don't care how the government works. They don't care about if this affects your real life. Like, and I guess the budget that they put out, they want to cut Medicare, and they're already gutting, the Department of Education and all these other places. Like, that's all the money that they want to give tax breaks to billionaires. They're $2 trillion worth of tax cuts. They're going to raise the debt ceiling to $4 trillion. All they're talking about debts, and now they want to raise the debt ceiling so they can borrow even more, so they can give tax breaks to people like Musk. And them, Trump himself, obviously. And they don't care. These people are ruthless, man. And we're just lucky they're not very smart. Because it could be a lot worse if they were smarter. They're just dumb and evil. Seems to me. But they are winning. So you got to give them that, I guess. I had a lot more faith that we were better than this, but I guess we're not. And we're going to have to ride it out. So, you know, we're in the boat now. There ain't no turning back. It's like the people. It's like you got on the Titanic, but you knew that what was going to happen, but you did it anyway. And now you're just slowly chugging out to sea. And that iceberg's way out there, but you know it's there. Sooner or later, we're going to run into it. You know, like probably sooner than later. And the same thing. Then they said they came out with the Ukraine thing. Oh, it's all a myth that Trump is you know a Russian stooge, but you know, but here's Putin's wish list. Granted, everything he wants, handed on a silver platter for one guy. He gave us a T-shirt, so you know we got to do something. It's the worst. You guys don't understand. I mean, a lot of you probably do understand, but the people that voted for Donald Trump, you really don't understand how stupid this man is. Like, do you? Like, you have no. I don't know how he's managed to convince all these people that he's. No matter how many dumb things he says, how much dumb shit he says, or the faces on people that work for him while they're standing there and he's talking. How did it become this guy? Like, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, I understand why he exists. I understand all of the angst and all of that, you know, and people, like, the system doesn't work. I'll agree, you know. I'm a leftist, or, you know, I mean, it's never worked for me. But it's been slowly getting more and more tolerable, at least, over my lifetime. And then we just put a screeching halt on that, and no going backwards. Back to, you know, soon it'll be, well, I mean, weed's legal now, but I mean, as a metaphor, you know, you used to have to hide when you smoked a joint because they'd arrest you. They'd take you to jail, put the orange suit on you and put the fucking shackles on you like you were a murderer. And you have to go to court. And they're like, did you smoke marijuana? I was like, yes. Yes, I did. And they give you a $200 fine or whatever, but they humiliated the fuck out of you, didn't they? And kept you in the county jail for a day or two. It used to be like that. A lot of people forget, but don't think for a second that it can't go back to that, or something similar to that, because that's what it seems like. I mean, people are giving up their freedoms for 10 trans people to not be able to play college basketball. I mean, that's literally true. It sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud, but it's the truth. It's 100% true. He signed an executive order to ban 10 people. 10. This is a real story. This actually happened. If you don't believe that people are this fucking petty, this really happened. I was working the Golden Knights hockey game in Vegas. And I did security at T-Mobile Arena. And they come on the earpiece and they say, we go over, there's a beer vendor that's having a problem or something. So me and my partner, we walk over there, and there's a guy there, you know, he looks like Kid Rock, you know, and he's yelling at the girl. He's got a baseball hat on, you know, and whatever. And he's yelling at this girl, and I said, walk up, I said, excuse me, what's the problem? And she says, his wife came, he sent his wife for beers, right? And she bought 2 Bud Lights, and she came back with the Bud Lights, and he instantly got enraged because Kid Rock told him not to drink Bud Lights because it's something gay people, you know. something trans or whatever. So he goes back to the beer chick and tells her he wants a new beer, a different kind, because he ain't drinking this beer that got an agenda. And he was deadly serious. His wife was, in tears. She was like, "Please, you're embarrassing me." And I was like, "Sir, what's going on?" And he says, "My wife came and she bought these beers. I don't want to drink this beer with an agenda." And I was like, "Well, if you felt this strongly about it, sir, you probably should have told your wife before you sent her for the beer." I'm not a marriage counselor, but I can see communication is probably not real big in this marriage. Anyway, the beer costs $20-something and you can't get a refund, so I don't know what to tell you. Either drink your Bud Light and turn gay, or fucking leave. And she was a beautiful woman. She was crying, and I was like, man, I don't understand. People can get so fired up about something so fucking stupid. And why would a woman be with a man like that? And then you see Nosferatu, and then it just reminds you, a woman fall in love with a rotting corpse. He's got enough fucking money. You're like, I see your boyfriend, he's a rotting corpse. You're like, yes, but have you seen his castle? He's got a castle. I said, the guy must have had a lot of money because he was a real dick. I said, she was crying and shit. And she was like, "You're embarrassing me." He's like, "Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, isn't it?" Tries me to fucking jerk off. Yeah, but people take this shit seriously, man. The brainwash is real and it works. And there's a lot of them walking around. Anyway, I said, again, I was just testing stuff out, so I'm going to get out of here and figure out from Jerry how to make the guest thing happen, and then I'll be able to have guests. So, and again, if you want to be a guest on this show, just message me and we'll set something up. I hope to have lots of different kinds of people to come on and talk about all kinds of stuff. I don't really just want to rant every day about the epic disasters that we're headed towards. Because I'll probably go insane, so I don't want to do that. And, although watching a guy go slowly insane in a basement is probably an interesting show. Anyway, hopefully I'll talk to Jerry later and I'll get the guessing figured out maybe tomorrow, and we'll do a test thing with a guest. All right, and until then, gargle mouth.